Okay, so we're close to solution. Okay, just what we have
Yeah.
to do is that now I understand the problem is right that for that date difference we
Mm.
have to pass the start date and then end date. So start date will always be lower side and end date will be always a higher side, right? So
Yeah.
what we have passed here in discharge date, previous discharge date we have passed as a first parameter.
Mm.
Okay, for that
Mm.
date difference. Okay, let me write here. Okay, date difference is a function. Okay, so
Mm.
w- uh, in which format we want results? So we want in number of days, right? So we are passing day as a first parameter, then second parameter is my start date, and third parameter is my end date. Okay,
Mm.
so that you have to pass. So let's say you're passing in a day and my start date is 1st of January. Okay, and my end date is let's say 15th of January, let's say 26th
Mm.
January,
Mm.
right? So this is my end date. So
Okay. Yeah.
so it will give me the difference of 25 days, right? Or maybe 26 days from 1st January
Mm.
to 1st January to 26th January. It will give me the
Mm.
difference of 25 days, right?
Yeah.
So
But in minus.
no, definitely it will. Why should it minus?
Okay.
Why it in minus? So see, you're thinking from mathematics point of view, right? It will like 26 minus
Ah,
1.
yeah.
You are thinking from the
Yeah.
mathematics point of view. That is absolutely correct, no problem. But when you come for the date difference function,
Mm.
right?
It's
So
not like that.
it,
Okay.
it's like that it is giving you the answer functionally that what we are expecting a difference between 1 to
Mm.
26 is 25 days. Right.
Okay.
So generally, if you think that this is my 1st January and now it's a 26th January, what is the difference between this? Is 25 days.
Mm.
We,
25 days. Yeah.
yeah. So if you go from the
But
mathematics,
like we
hmm,
had a problem here, sir. Like it gave 25 minus 25, right?
where? Here in the result
Yeah,
set?
minus.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah.
problem. That is the problem. To address
Ah,
these problems, we are finding out the workaround, right? So that's
okay.
why I
Yeah.
added everything here. Okay. So in
Okay.
here, okay. So this is the date difference admission. So we find out based on this, there is problem.
Mm.
That's why we created this row. Here is also problem. Here is also
Mm.
problem. And that's why we are come up with this solution now. So here now what we did in the date difference, I want day and I'm passing my discharge date first. Okay. This is
Right.
my
Yeah.
discharge days. And then I'm passing my admission date. You got it?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was the same only, no? So like if you see the first
Hmm.
code like that you have written here after select, it's the same only.
No, see.
Like
So
no?
see in the date difference, this is my first parameter is day, second parameter is
Yeah.
my admission date, and then
Yeah,
then
yeah.
my discharge date I added previous date. Here
Okay,
guess I
okay.
have added date difference day. First I'm added the discharge date and admission date I
Discharge
passed
date.
the
Yeah.
past. Admission date I have
Yeah.
passed as a third parameter here.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Okay.
Now if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go and run this, I will get the correct expected results. Now you can see that I'm getting 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
59 is here
Yeah.
because this is gap between the 2 months, right? So it is in
Yeah.
June and then it is joined in admitted in the September,
These are not
August.
needed, right, sir? Like here, these two columns are not needed.
Yeah, these columns is not needed. I just keep
Yeah.
these
You
columns
just showed me.
just to
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, just to understand you what is the problem with these
Got it.
calculations. Now
Yeah.
we can just to avoid these confusions, we can remove this. But this is how we learn, right? So that's why I keep here,
Mm-hmm.
so
Got it.
that you will
Yeah.
understand and you'll learn. That's why I keep this. Okay. So
Mm.
later you can remove this column. That's not problem. So let's say I'm removing this. Okay.
Hmm.
And now I can see it's very easy that now I got this right records.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
so
Yeah.
I have to filter this based on there is a difference between that whatever this is the difference, right? So it should be
Mm.
equal to or less than 30, right? So those are the
Mm.
patients that I want, right? This,
Okay.
right? So how I
Yeah.
can get this? So if I use the where condition here, there is a problem, right? The where condition is not working
Mm. Yeah.
for this, right? So
So the
what?
where conditions they don't work with. window functions.
Right. So what we can do is that for this there's a CT concept. Okay. So that CT concept, using the CT concept, so we can do this. Okay. So
Okay.
that we'll understand in detail about the what is the CT is a common table expression. So it store your result sets in a temporary table actually. Okay. So for now, just understand this how the code is work for this. Okay. So always it start with uh, uh, uh comma. Okay. This
Okay.
semicolon. Okay, and
Yeah.
just it start with the keyword with city, and this is my city common table expressions, we call it as common table expressions. Okay, let me give us the patient data. I'm giving some name to this, and then as, and this is working like this. Okay, and I will do select the star from this city patient table, and now you can see that if I execute this, what happened, order by clause is not allowed. Okay, for common table expressions, order by is not allowed. Okay, that's fine. I'm commenting this. Can you see that now? Hello. Okay. Yes, Uma.
Hello. No, sorry, sir. My laptop got switched off.
No, 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 no problem. That's fine. Okay, I will keep this recording and I'll share with you. Don't worry. Okay, no problem.
Yes, I had not seen it. Like it got switched off suddenly.
Yeah, no, no problem, no problem. Take your time. If you're able to, if you can join the next 2 to 3 minutes, that's fine. Otherwise, I will give you the recording. No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I will share. Sorry.
I can join in 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no problem. So what I have to do is with this city, now I can see that now I got this data. Okay, now I can filter this data based on where my difference of the corrected is less than or equal to 30. And you can see that I'll get the 2 records. Now I want only the patient name, right? So what I will do here is that I'll go with the patient name, and this is how I will get the data. Hey, hi Suma, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Okay, let me do control shared so that I can explain you immediately. Okay. Okay, so what I said that this is the data, this is the result sets I got, right? So based on that, we have to do filter for this, but this Windows function is not working with the where clause, right? So what we can do, I will store this result set as a temp table, like physical table, right? We created and we're adding the data. Same way, I will store this data in one temp table. Okay, so there are 2 options we have. I can store this data in one temp tables, and then I will add where conditions to filter this. And there is one CT is also there, that is the common table expression. So I thought I will teach you this in 2 ways. Okay, how to use the temp tables and how to use this CT as well. Okay, so we'll understand in both the ways. So I think that 2 topics will also get covered, and this is very important because CT and again this, okay, that CT and temp table is also used in a day-to-day work. Okay, so now see, this is the scenario that I have to fix. Okay, so how I fixing this scenario, this is what the real-time work that I used to do in the company. Okay, so you are understanding this actually, how we are going to solve this problem. So I'm using the CT. Also, I will explain you about how to do this with the temp table as well. Okay, but for that we'll keep separate proper sessions to understand what is temp table, CT, why we need, because I always want to teach you with with what is the problem and then why we need this concept. So okay, so right now just understand why we need, now might be understand, right? So the real-time problems when we need the CT, when we need the temp tables. Okay, so syntax is very simple, right? So this is my with CT. This is, you can just keep this CT only, that is also work, or you can keep any some useful name, that will work. Okay, so you have to start with semicolon with CT as, and you have to put your logic this in bracket. Okay, and you have to immediately call your CT. Okay, so select a star from this, yeah, the city, and now that's how I got this Okay, so what it's saying again, the order by clause is invalid in the Windows functions. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to comment this here. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
It will work
Got
for
it.
me. Okay. So now I got this, right? Now I'm very close to solutions. Now you can go and do the where conditions. Now I will go to the where conditions. I will add this here, and now tell me what will be the condition for this.
Where that is not null.
And I
And
want patients. I want a patient, so those get admitted within 30 days. So now I find the difference. Now
less than 30 days.
less than or equal to chalega.
Yeah, it
Okay.
works. Yeah.
So if I
Yeah.
go with a less than 30, automatically it will remove this null
Remove.
records. And for
Yeah.
this, I will get 6 and 2 only, right? So now if I
Hmm.
go and execute this, okay, I got the 2 records now, right? So now I got the exact results. Okay, this is how. Now I want, instead of all that data, what I want, I don't want this, right? So I don't want to show this to anyone. I want only patient name, right? So what I can do,
Yeah.
just part the
Patient name. Yeah.
patient name, and I got my results here. And this is how.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So that's what the results actually, okay, and that we are
So,
expecting. Yeah.
just because we are not able to use where condition, we are using all this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So see, let's say this is just one scenario. Okay. So this is just one scenario. Let's say tomorrow you have to write complex logic, or let's say this is thousands of line, and you want this result sets. So you have created this result sets. Let's say you have created patient data. You have created, you are again, let's say you are getting some patients details from, let's say, X-ray department. Okay. And then again you are finding some patient details from, let's say, from CT scan department. Okay. You are finding some data from, let's say, lab. Okay. So you are finding some reports from XYZ. So let's say, imagine you are just trying to find out all the patient data from different departments. Let's say there is let's say 20 departments. So you are finding out the data from different departments. So every time, for every block, you have to write logic. You have to write logic, right? So with CT or temp tables, and then let's say in the last you have to do the union of all that. You have to collect all the data like that. So when you are working on the real-time world project, so let's say you have to write the logic of 1000 lines. Okay, now let's say I'm here and I want this result set. So how I can get that result set? So that's why I'm storing into the temporary tables. It's temporary tables like a physical table. So only limitation of CT is that in CT, if I'm writing some things, I have to access immediately here. Okay, that's CT. But in temp tables, I can, in a temp tables, I can, let's say I have written this code, and now I have written this code, block of code, this block of code, this block of code, this block of code, and at the end I want this patient data. So I can't get that here because CT work only for limited scope. The scope of CT is limited to this only. But now let's say I want this, after 100 lines of code, I want this, I will go with the temp table. So that is also I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so it's again very simple. Okay, so what I have to do, this is my data, right? So I'm just copying this, and let's say I am creating a drop table if exist, and let's say my temp tables, how my temp tables get start with hash. Okay, and I'm giving as a temp. I can give temp only. Also I can give as a temp along with let's say patient data, just to readability point of view. I'm giving this as temp tables. Okay, so same way you can create a table, right? Same way your physical tables, you can create the definitions for this table. Okay, create table, patient data. Okay, and you can give the column name, patient ID, patient name, blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is same like your physical table, but it is just temporary tables, and it is used only for the temporary results. It's only for that scope of this session. Okay, for this session. Okay, so it will not store permanently. It will store only for this session. Okay, if I close this session, if I close this file, it will go away. Okay, and there are the two things. There's just one shortcut. Okay, now see, I have created this temp table, drop table if exist, but see, I don't want to create the schema actually. Okay, there's one shortcut. Okay, so instead of creating this schema, I know this is my result sets, right? and this is my result set. So for this result sets, I want directly store in this temp table. Okay, so I will copy this, and here before from, okay, you have two options to create. You can first create the schema and then insert the data. This is first option, right? That physical tables we do, right? So we create the tables. Here we created the table first and then inserted the data. Okay. And the second option, okay, that you can create a table on fly. Okay. So always remember that the temp tables or physical tables, no problem, that you can create a first create schema and then insert. Okay. And second option is that on fly, you can create on fly. On fly means runtime. Okay, you can call it as a runtime. So this is my data. So instead, it's simply I will put here into, and I will put this temp tables. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
So see, sorry. So this is my result set. Okay, this is my result sets. I want this result set to be stored in one temp table. So instead of before from, I will just add into. Okay, and I will execute this, and your job is done. 6 rows is inserted. Okay, now the best part is that if I copy this temp table and simply like physical tables, how you can access, how you can get the data from the table, select star from
temp.
right. Now if I execute this, I will get this data. Got it? But this temp table is limited to this session only. If I go to the next sessions and if I put here and if I give the executes, you'll get the invalid object because this is a temporary table. Okay. Got it. Now for same, if I go copy this, and this is my physical table, right? So will I get the error here?
No.
Perfect. I will not get it because this is my physical table. This is my permanent table. And this temp table is just for my logic, just for these sessions I'm using. Okay. We'll go in detail, don't worry. Okay. For this temp table as well. Now I got this in temp tables. So same, I will in the same way, for this city, I used one conditions, right? So same here also, I can go and write the conditions where difference between these days is less than or equal to 30 days, right? I will get the same result. Right. And here I will put the patient name and we are done. Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Any doubt so far?
No, like I'll have to sit and see this again and practice.
Yeah, I totally
Maybe if
understand.
they come up with any doubts, I'll ask you.
Yeah, I understand this is a little bit overwhelming for you because I think it's a third session for the day. But don't worry, just go by step, take your times, okay, to digest this. Even it will take time, don't worry, because this is base, and as I said, it is very important because we are not preparing only for this first job, second jobs, we are preparing for something great, something big. Okay, so your foundation should be very strong, so you can take your time, don't worry. Now there's time for assignment. Okay, so this is the lag functions that using the lag functions, you can get the previous value. Now there is, instead of just lag, you have to use a lead, and the code will be the remains same. Okay, that you have to use the column or partition by, order by, and you will get the if you are putting the column here, that you will get the next value. Okay. Okay. Now there is the
here also, do we take discharge date in lead?
Yeah, you can take. That's not a problem. You can take. But based on the scenario where when you want a next value or when you want a previous value. So in this scenario, we want a previous value, right? Because I want a discharge date of the previous admission. I want the discharge date, and then I have to do minus with my current admission date, right? Because this is the scenario. Now I'm going to give the another scenario in that you have to do assignments where you have to use the lead. Okay. Now I'll tell you. Let's say I want you to find the sales growth. Okay, so let's say this is my sales data. Okay, for the month. Okay, let's say for one company, the sales data, you have to find the sales details. Okay, let's say this is my sales. This is my ID, sales details ID. Okay, this is my month. Okay, let's say January, February, March, whatever. This is my month. Then this will be my sales data, a sales total sale. Okay, total sale. Okay, so let's say ID is 1, month is January, and let's say sale is happening, for example, For example, 3 lakh rupees is the sales happen. Okay, let's say 3, 4, 5. Now second month, Feb month, my sales has happens, let's say for 2 lakh only. 1, 2, 3. Now let's say for third month, I want March month. My sale is, let's say my sale is 5 lakh rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say for April, my sale is like 7 lakh rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now assignment for you is that you have to go with this data and you have to find out the total sales. You have to find the month. In that month, I got
Have to do the
the,
difference, right?
you have to go with the
Previous
difference.
and the next. Yeah.
Yeah. Not previous, you previous and you can go the previous, right? Yeah, previous and sales. I actually, again, this is a classic example for lag only. Actually, I want to give you the example for lead actually. Okay, so how we can do this for as well, that I'm going to tell you. Okay, so what you can do is using the lead, you can find out the next month sale, next month sale as well. Okay, here you can just use the
Okay.
lead. You just use the lead and lag and just find out the previous month sales and next month sales. And based on that, you can write the logics in the in month of Feb. I'm getting a good sale, or the sale which is good there, better than last month or not. Okay, so you can figure out that in plus minus.
Is there any rule that if we are taking lag, we have to take like the previous only?
Lag functions will return the in a lag functions will return always a previous value.
Okay.
Lead will always return a next row value based on the
So
order.
for lag, we'll take, in this case, if we want to do lag,
Hmm?
it will be like Jan minus Feb, right?
No, don't get confused between that minus part. That is different story. That
Okay.
is different story. Don't forget about that. Currently
Okay.
understand how lead and lag function works. If I go
Okay.
here and if I put here, okay, the lag, okay, for let's say lag for total sale, it will always give me for first row, it will always give me null, correct?
Okay.
Right? For this month, for this row, it will give me a 3 lakh rupees. For this row, it will give
Okay.
me, a
Previous
2 lakh.
values.
Yeah, it will give me the previous value. That's it. Very simple. Okay, 7th. The same way for lead, how it will work? For
Current
lead,
values.
no, for lead, it will give the next value, right?
Okay.
It will give me the for lag. Okay, so lag, it's given me the null value here first, right? For lead, what will be my first value? Tell me here. What will value I will get in the lead? I will get next value, next row value. That is 2000, right? Got it? For this current row, I will get
Yeah.
the next value. That is 2 lakh. For 2 lakh, I will get the For 2 lakh, I will get the 5 lakh. Second row, I will get the 5 lakh, right? Lead for lead.
Okay.
When I'm saying lead, it's next value. For 5,000, I will get a
Okay.
7 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, right? And for this value, what I will
And it
get?
will be null. Null.
Perfect. Now you got the
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
I was
now,
so confused. I thought it is like minus plus thing.
yeah, that was the scenario actually. So first, always remember that you have to find out the data and then you can do any calculations. Okay, so first figure out the data first. Okay, with lead you will get all these columns, null, this next previous value you will get in the current row, you'll get the previous value. Okay, and in lead you will get always the next value, right?
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, here is the 5 lakh. Actually, I don't want to confuse you on that part. Got it? Very simple. Just do practice and you'll understand. Lag will give you the previous value, lead will give you the next value,
Next
next row
value.
value,
Right.
based on the order by and
Yeah,
partition.
yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
just first
Yeah, yeah.
understand how lead is work, how the lag is work. Do simple practice first, and then at the end go for this scenario. Otherwise, this scenario will confuse you between the difference.
Yeah.
This is just a logic based on the scenario. Okay,
Got it.
there is
Yeah,
nothing to
yeah.
do with your lead and lag. Okay,
Got
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. So for today, you have the two assignment. This one and one is already I given to you, right?
Yeah, right. One.
That
Yeah.
related rank and dense rank
Rank
related.
and yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So just work on that part. Okay,
Okay.
let me stop.